under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's.
And now, your 2000
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Shawn Murphy, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 7:05.
And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Next, here is Jonathan Daza. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Now here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pulled toward right center field. Laureano finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Elvis Andres is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. Glove by Taylor. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A's go quietly there, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
And the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A ball hit to Andres at short. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Here's Carlos Correa now. His career numbers against Minaya. He brings a .353 batting line. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate, Alberto Ibarra. Correa breaking for second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. Here's the 0-2. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. McCullers has tossed more than 170 innings to date, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 22.
No one on with 1 down. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
At the plate now is Brandon Lau. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley's after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 7.
Next to stand in is Seth Brown, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Bregman shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. The A's strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Corey Lee digging in now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First delivery to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Drilled on the ground to short. Andres fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker struck out in his last trip to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder, number 6, Jonathan.
Ready now is Jonathan Daza, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Tucker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. And that brings up Chad Pinder. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Chad Pinder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next, it'll be Shawn Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So Elvis Andres the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs and 46 driven in. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And now the first pitch.
All ones the count.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Andres gets down and dirty. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And they take the lead. It's gone. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Alberto Ibarra, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The left fielder, number 23.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Runners on the move for second. Count now a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for 1.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kyle Tucker. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Back in standing. 3 runs already home here. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Astros lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Nope.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. And there's one away. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Drilled down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Down the first baseline. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. And he's called out on a close play at third. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. And stepping in, Jonathan Daza. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Liner towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. On its way is pitch number 75. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Yordan Alvarez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Just missing here, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
After it is Blackman. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Middle of the night at the Coliseum. It's now 4-0 Houston. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 22.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ramon Laureano stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
A ball and a strike now. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Laureano leads off second with nobody out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. The 0-2 pitch. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
First baseman, Seth.
Next to dig in, Seth Brown. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
From the belt, the pitch, and he puts it on the ground to second. Taylor has it, and there are two away now.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Oakland. They trail here 4-0. Harold Gonzalez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Ibarra.
So now into the box is Alberto Ibarra, singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. hit weekly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit, Michael Brantley. First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Barehanded at his knees. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, fouled away. No hits to this point. Fastball well outside. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next up, Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. And that misses 2-2. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they're in front 4-0. In at the plate is Shawn Murphy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andres. First pitch on its way. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Here it comes now to Andres. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's
Now
well
batting,
aware of who's
right
having
fielder,
great seasons and who's
Charlie.
having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Matt Chapman. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he misses there. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hit back up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 4-0. Now into the box, Jonathan Daza. He bounced out last time up.
The center fielder, number 6, Jonathan Daza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air now, out to left. Pinder settles under it, and there's 1 gone. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez, blasted a solo homer last time up.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. count now at 2-1. One out, nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the third baseman,
To the plate now, Alex Bregman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
the batter, number 1, shortstop,
Carlos Correa will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. The 0-1. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now the A's designated hitter, Jock Peterson. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. The 2-2. Liner towards second. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brantley.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Runners on first with one down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with one out at Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Digging in will be Seth Brown. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 25 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Ryan Stanek takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad.
In now, Chad Pinder. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count remains 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Shawn Murphy. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slow roller left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the A's put up a 3-spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Astros 4 and the A's 3.
Ibarra.
Now at the plate is Alberto Ibarra, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is right there, 1 down. So next to hit is Michael Brantley. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Correa, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Blackman on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping up as the shortstop, Elvis Andres.
Elvis Andres.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away. Hit down the third baseline. And there's one down now.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Pedro Baez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And quickly there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Chapman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Chapman is off at first with 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail it here 4-3. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jonathan Daza shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Sergio Romo will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Blackman. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he's safe.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump. And he did just that and is safely into third.
This one's down to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. Hey now. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Up next, Alberto Ibarra. He flew out in his last AB. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 1-2 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. He's set. The 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ryan Presley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now in the box, Ramon Laureano. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So here is Brandon Lau, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in is Seth Brown. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in it last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit well towards the hole. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
And now here is Chad Pinder. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He waits. Now the pitch.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Last strike now for Oakland. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Count 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lance McCullers earned his 9th win of the year. Ryan Presley hammers down the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score